got to get to Fat Joe. So Fat Joe is being sued for $20 million by a former hype man. And I warned y'all. He's alleging that the rapper engaged in sex acts with minors, and coerced him into more than 4,000 sexual acts to maintain his standing. The lawsuit comes after the rapper sued T.A. Dixon in April for slandering him on social media by claiming Fat Joe flew a 16-year-old girl across state lines for sex. Goes on to say his former hype man filed a lawsuit alleging his former boss was in coercive behavior, exploitation, financial fraud, sexual manipulation, violent intimidation, psychological coercion, a lot of stuff, right? And he wants $20 million in damages. He filed it in New York. Details is disturbing about Fat Joe's alleged sexual relations with women, including minors. And it's a 150-page document. He served as his hype man for over 16 years. He said that he was basically he's saying that he was doing some wild shit, right? So no need to deep dive into it anymore. What do you guys think about? And I'm gonna go to the women on this one. We can start off with let's start with Molly, and then we're gonna go with Mika, and then we're gonna go with Kim, and then open it up to everybody. What do y'all think about these lawsuits, this $20 million lawsuit, these allegations, these charges that is filed in what is a civil suit, not a criminal complaint, but a civil suit against Fat Joe?
I don't really have much to say. This is my first time hearing about it. At least it's not 260 million.
It
I
just
think
came
that's
out today, I
crazy.
believe.
It is
Okay.
a couple hours ago.
Just the light 20 million.
That's crazy though. And then this is a man, another man.
Is he gay?
Oh, my camera out.
Yep,
I
it's
don't
black.
know. I don't have much to say. Hopefully he's innocent, and if not, I don't know. They should have took him to court. That's pretty serious. Like being a pedo. No. He should have said something a long time ago. I always think that they should say something when it happens.
All right. What about what's your thoughts, Mika?
Well,
Y'all,
my thoughts is what it usually is. I mean, I don't know Fat Joe, so I can't say if he did or didn't, but I can say that it's normal in the industry because a lot of girls that hang around the rappers are definitely underage. Most of them tend to be anywhere between 14 and up. You know, sometimes it's their own doing, sometimes it's not. And Erica Mena actually
Minna.
has a child with one of the Terror Squad members, and she was underage when she got pregnant by him, and he was well over like 25. So it's not far fetched, but I don't know anything about what Fat Joe does, but it's common in the industry. So
Kim.
I'm trying to figure out what the lawsuit is about. I just feel like I don't understand because what I interpreted was he sat there and watched these underage girls engage in something illegal or these older men engage in something illegal and just sat by and watched it. So that seems like it would make him some sort of accessory or something. So how can you sue somebody when you were standing there the whole time and said nothing and did nothing?
Well, it ain't stopping from being casted. I absolutely believe this. I'm not gonna hold you. And I think it's a lot of validity to what they saying. Think about what Fat Joe, he from that era. He from that R. Kelly, from that Jay-Z quip. Like that's when they was doing that, Anton. That's when it was going on. That's what Mika is talking about right now. He from that. So for your 16-year hype man to make allegations like that, he got some proof. And I'm telling you right now, this ain't gonna make it to court. They gonna settle out. They
Man,
gonna settle.
I don't believe that Fat Joe got 20 million to settle out with. First of all,
No. It ain't gonna be 20 million, but hey,
I don't think he got 10.
I
don't think that he got 10 million. I don't think that he got 10 M's. Listen, and the reason that I say this, I'm not a pocket watcher. But the reason that I say that is because he did an episode on the latest podcast that he started with Jadakiss, where he was basically saying that he was in the same position as every other rapper, and that he hand to mouth, check to check, when it comes to making money and spending money and being relevant in the industry. So if I am to take what he is saying at face value, I don't believe that he got 10 M's to spend.
I agree. But Anton, what I'm thinking about right now is, I really just forgot. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
You were saying that he was part of that era, that industry.
Nah, it was a brand new thought. Ah, fuck. Don't worry, it slipped my mind. If I remember it, I'll come back with it. But that shit, that's sad though, bro. I really think he got some validity to it, bro.
I don't know why you think that though. Why?
Yeah, but because like this one, it seemed a little different, bro. First of all, it's not for the maxed amount.
What do you mean? 20 million is a max amount to me?
Nah, 200, 260, that's the max amount.
No. You talking about a Tyler Perry who is a bill. People that are getting sued for the equivalent of whatever it is that people think their net worth is. They're not getting sued for something that they think that they owed or that they deserve. People say a crazy amount. They lawyers probably say a crazy amount based off of how much they think that they can get from the person that, you know what I'm saying, that they suing. So if suing Diddy, Cassie wanted 30, 20 M's or whatever, right? You suing Tyler Perry, a billionaire, they probably won't, they're going to say some wild number. You suing Fat Joe, I think he probably went too crazy with the 20, but people are suing based off of what they think they can get from somebody, which is one of the reasons why I don't believe this shit. I never believe this shit.
Like, bro, but think about it. If my 16-year-old, my homeboy, like my homeboy of 16 years, was taking me to court, that's what I was going to say. Sometimes, bro, I know y'all say y'all don't negotiate with terror, but sometimes you got to sell out.
Hell no.
A nigga with 16 years of your secrets on tour? Nigga, what you want?
Listen.
2 million, huh, bro?
Nope. You can't.
Fuck her, sign these papers. Sometimes you just gotta know when to cut the L, bro. 16 years of anybody, bro, like that's deep.
If you're not, I don't believe in that 2K. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that if you innocent, you fight that shit to the death. I don't believe in settling if I'm not guilty. I just don't. I don't, bro. I understand why some
I'm not giving you a dime.
I understand why people do it. I would rather spend everything I have going broke defending myself than to give it to you, because I'm gonna resent myself. I can't sleep at night knowing that you partying and shit and having a good time on my dime over shit that I didn't do.
But it's like so like I'm a mastermind at picking my battles. Argue for to go to court with my homeboy of 16 years. Listen, that's a battle I'm just not willing to fight. Like this nigga know all the bitches.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, he do. He was the hype man. He was there on every tour.
Well, then that means that you was also a participant.
I ain't saying that. Even if he don't get him on net, what's gonna be left for Fat Joe life after he get done telling all the secrets, bro?
Ain't nobody. Look, I don't believe that. I believe that society today is very forgiving. I don't think motherfuckers.
Fuck society. His wife.
You said what is left of his career. Don't nobody know you better than your chick that you lay next to.
What is you stupid?
Yes, I know.
Let me shut up.
Don't nobody listen. Nobody knows you better than the person that you lay next to every night. That's a fact.
Man, listen, if my homeboy went there for some of the events, he wouldn't have believed some of the shit I was doing. Like you think niggas were telling that girl about that? No homo shit neither. Don't play with me in the comment. No homo shit.
If I'm getting sued for 20 million, I don't give a fuck about what she think. You better hold me down.
Shit, she gonna hold your ass down, all right? In that tub.
You put too much stock in these women, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, after you get done with that case, the real case started. The divorce. So now because you picked that battle, that's you choosing to go to war. This in the military. Sometimes you got to lose a battle to win the war.
Nope. Just because
Everything
somebody
ain't worth
accuse you
fighting.
of some shit, don't necessarily make it true.
Everything ain't worth fighting, bro. I'm not going to war with none of my homeboys. No.
Q Diddy, what do you think about this?
Oh, what part? What part?
About him getting sued?
I think is why is it always New York? Like, is there somewhere like they're running it up in New York? Why
It
is
ain't no
always New York?
statute of limitation.
I think it's the same stuff. I'm probably next, to tell you the truth, but I ain't got a dime. They're gonna get about $100 out of me.
Yeah, nigga couldn't get half of my keyboard. That's all I got.
They might get a motorcycle or something. That's about it. But I be touching booties I ain't supposed to sometimes, but it's all good.
Nigga want ASD enough, he can have it, but that's all I got.
Nigga got his MacBook over here, shit.
Shit, that's it.
That's all I got, nigga.
Slimmy, thoughts?
I mean, I guess
You gonna go to war?
Comparison to what I said Tuesday, this was, I guess, a reasonable amount, but this shit gotta stop.
Crazy that
man.
we saying that this is a reasonable amount, y'all.
No, I'm just
The normal 260.
No, what I'm saying is what I'm saying is like that 260 was just completely outrageous. But it's just sad that this shit keeps happening, man. Like, and then I'm gonna also say this, man. Like, you really gotta watch who you move with now. Like, this shit is insane.
Slim, it don't matter who you watch. Like I keep telling y'all, and this is what I'm saying about the Shannon Sharp shit. It's not about your discernment. It's about the person, bro. That it could be Mika.
Man.
It could be Mika.
I can't imagine any of my
Why y'all
homies.
keep trying to put the women? Okay, go ahead. Use Mika.
No, I'm saying nobody on this stage think Mika will do it. But if Mika felt out, I just hit for a B. No matter the discernment I had back then. If Mika put the paperwork in, I can't say that I wasn't vetting Mika.
No. See, this is the problem. I don't know what you talking about, 2K, but the thing is, like, I can't imagine any of my homies turning.
No, I say Mika because Mika is most unlikely to do it. Molly will be most likely. I expect that from Molly.
What from Molly?
What is going on?
Okay, wait. You got some pay. You got served. This was from Molly. Oh, I knew this shit would come, and I already had the lawyer on retainer for Molly. But if they say Mika, I'm utterly shocked.
You hurt.
Oh my god, this is so
I'm utterly shocked.
I'm just somewhere in the middle, huh?
Yeah, Kim, I think you be
Kim ain't gonna
living
do
your
shit.
Yeah.
Kim ain't gonna do
You ain't worried about you.
You go find 2 other niggas.
You ain't worried about Kim.
No. See, y'all wrong. You can't trust no motherfucking Gemini, man. Fuck that. We gonna keep it. We gonna keep it 100 on the show. You cannot trust no fucking Gemini. You cannot trust no Gemini.
For real though, Slimmy, like it don't matter who around you, bro. Like and how long you knew them, how long you picked them. It's to their discretion.
No, I can't. I don't see none of my homies flipping on me for some money that they could just ask for.
They can ask you for 20. That nigga can ask you for 20.
If I had 20 billion, $2 million, yeah, you can ask me for some money.
Like this dude, yeah, though. I can ask that for 5.
Somebody in the comments said this dude been trying to get Fat Joe for money for a while.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna ask that. Like, do y'all think men do that more than women would?
Weak ass nigga. That's a weak ass nigga.
Nah, hell no.
This is a new
extortion.
generation. This is a new generation of guys. But I said that, man, listen, I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying that I believe that this was going to be the beginning of the end and that men were going to start, all men, and it's going to trickle down. It's going to be at the top and then it's going to start coming to the bottom. And it don't matter whether it's true or not. It's going to be normalized. And that was the thing of supporting this shit in the first place, is that it was going to start being normalized. Ain't nobody even surprised at no shit like this, to be honest with you.
I don't think it's gonna be normalized unless the amount is gonna be worth your respect.
No, it don't make no difference.
Because now niggas ain't gonna look at old boy the same, but he don't care if he got 20 M's up. Man, he don't care. This ain't gonna be no common occurrence.
This is crazy.
If he
man,
kept them,
I
if he
can't
kept
respect
them
no
little
shit like
flip
this.
phones, them little flip phones, it's done.
I'm,
'Cause a lot of
listen,
people used to record on those things, and
and the
they
fact that
keep them.
Slimmy said that he been trying to do this shit for years, that means he'd have had evidence for years.
That's what I'm
Somebody in the
saying.
chat said that.
I think he's keeping something. He has something.
He got something, dog. Fat
Man,
Joe, I'll be shook. Listen, you seen what Tyler did? He come on singing a Negro spiritual. He
But
innocent.
I'm trying to
Fat
figure out
Joe,
why would he do that though? If that's his hype man, there's got to be somebody close.
the money overrides it all.
Yep. When the wolves start getting thirsty, then that's when they start.
You gotta feed the wolves.
Yep.
And that's why they say in the Bible, the love of money is the root of all evil, not the money.
Yep.
So that's niggas putting the money over
Why you don't
everything.
quote the Bible and you don't believe in the
We
Bible?
go.
The Bible is a good word. I'm not
I
finna do
believe
that.
that you believe in the Bible, bro.
The Bible is a good word. I don't believe everything. I ain't never believing a bitch you telling me she a virgin with a baby, whatever. But the Bible got some good shit in it. I take the good from it and take the bad out. Shit. You get your ass off the boat. Show me you believe in war. Show me you believe. Get your ass off the boat and walk. But
I don't believe him. I don't believe that this lawsuit holds any merit. I believe that it's a finesse. I got the same sentiment for him as I have for the women that be trying to finesse. I think they're trying to get him for $1, and he probably bitter that he ain't his hype man no more or something. And that's how it's playing out. And it's unfortunate, but I don't believe this shit.
Let's take a wager. I'm telling you right now, he got some shit that's gonna stick. This is a homeboy of 16 years, bro. There's no doubt he got some on him.
I don't believe
he has something because how close he is, but I don't know if it's a whole lot, but he has something.
Absolutely got some.
So you think he can have evidence and not implicate himself?
Yeah. He go. Yes,
niggas be
a
knowing.
lot of people do that.
Yeah, if that's so hard.
Now, mind you, you were there. I get what you're trying to say. Mind you were there. You knew those girls were
right.
And keep in mind, Kimmy, this ain't a criminal case. Civil.
So the bar is not that high.
You know, Cassie was in the freak off and she didn't get shit. So I know if he knew about it, he'd be okay.
Nah, I'm not going, bro.
Let's put a weights on it.
I don't believe it. You'll never see it come out. You'll never see it come out, even if it did.
No, and you're gonna see it settle, just like you said.
Yeah.
But you said that you wouldn't settle.
I wouldn't. No,
I would.
Right. Now, I do think that you should settle if it's gonna mess up your reputation. But what is Fat Joe doing right now? I would just fight it if I'm not guilty.
Nah, Fat Joe, he got a flourishing podcast right now with Jadakiss. He's got a deal for it.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask y'all a question.
Oh, he got a deal on the table? Okay, then I didn't
y'all
know that.
actually think that the reputation matters more than the principle of a motherfucker accusing me of some shit? Because see, I don't believe that ever goes away. I don't believe that it goes away. I think that if you settle, you give people permission to think that shit is true. And I think that you gotta hit everything with a hammer at that point, with a sledgehammer. You gotta make an example
but
out
Johnny Depp did that. Johnny Depp did that, and he proved it, and they still call him.
No, Johnny Depp, I don't think that Johnny Depp hit that shit with a hammer.
He did. He went and sued her. He went and sued her. He did it here in Virginia. He went and sued her, and he won. And they still call him what they call him.
Yeah, and so see the thing is, when you put it out, it fuck up the public opinion of you. And you, whatever the case might say,
talk about no public opinion.
I know you don't, but it's connected to your reputation. It's connected to your future badge.
I don't think so. I think that's a lie.
It's
matter of fact, I think that everything has changed. So much so, I believe that the more authentic you are, whether you did right or you did wrong, that is the real equity. I don't think motherfuckers I don't think that people care about whether or not you're actually Miss Goody Two Shoes or whatever, that type of stuff. I think that people are looking for authenticity. So I don't think it messes up your reputation. I think that when people try to cover stuff up or when they're trying to settle, that is what fucks you up. I think that more people are looking for people to just say, fuck that. They wrong and I'm not going for that shit. And I don't like it.
Yeah, but I think it's different when you're dealing with children in any way. I think that that's always going to tarnish your reputation. And to what 2K and Mika are saying, I think that a lot of these people are probably settling, but you settle before it becomes public.
Some niggas need this extra push.
Right.
Yeah. So no, Anton, I don't care what you say, Anton. If a nasty rumor come out about you, no matter the process you go to clear that shit up, there are still going to be people who reserve their judgment. They just say Anton beat the case.
Okay, so Anton, what do you think about Shannon Sharp? Shannon Sharp is doing exactly what you are saying, right? He did not settle, and he's fighting it, right? He's saying that I didn't do any of this, and they're not going to get any of my money, and he's fighting.
I think he should fight it.
Yeah, but it's tarnishing him.
But it didn't hurt his like $100 million deal.
It's hurting him either way.
Right, but that was my point.
But it won't hurt you if you settle it before it's public and nobody ever knows about it.
No, because that give motherfuckers, man, look, bro.
You need to watch
more we allow for this shit to keep happening, the more it's gonna happen. At some point, somebody got to put a nail to this shit and say, hey, man, hold on, these hoes is lying.
See, that's the reason why Scandal was so dope, because she was the crisis manager for the president. The president was trying to have stands like you. She was trying to make sure he was straight for future elections and above. See, your ego is gonna tell you, hell no, I'm gonna fight it. But
how we go? Wait. Did y'all see? Are y'all check? Are y'all seeing how this shit is turning to the victim is now the villain?
I'm not saying that you a villain.
No. I ain't talking about me. Y'all are sitting here justifying these funky bitches and these sassy niggas suing people trying to steal money that they didn't earn from people that actually went and put up a bag. This is crazy, bro.
I get it, bro.
Right is right and wrong is wrong, bro. Some shit you just gotta stand on, man.
I agree.
People take advantage of you, man.
I think you should fight it, but I think you should have a PR team. I think you should have a PR team that can fight that.
I got Twitter. Fuck that shit.
Listen, okay, they fucking you up. With the same media that you say.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you a perfect example. I did a review video on it. It was a bitch. Thank God Carrie ain't here. We can get active tonight. It was a bitch on Pop the Balloon, black woman, real sassy, and she was talking shit about every single dude. It was one of the earlier episodes. She wound up being one of the women that tried to accuse Trevor Bauer. He was a former pitcher for the LA Dodgers, I believe, and she tried to accuse him, and everybody was telling that nigga that he should have settled. He stood 10 toes on that shit. Now she facing charges, and she probably gonna be in jail for the next 10 years.
Yeah, but when he tried to get his job back, he couldn't get it back.
It don't matter. His job was already gone. His job was already lost. The point is that at some point we got to start standing up for ourselves, and we cannot keep letting these, because that's not the first time that she did it. Her MO was that she was fleecing niggas way before she got to him. He was just the latest victim.
It was in his phone.
At some point, you got to stop this shit. We can't let this continue to go bad, because you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he in a position where he couldn't get his bag back, because nobody before him actually was standing up and saying, hey man, I don't want to settle. I didn't do this shit. And so he leveraged his own platform. He leveraged YouTube. He leveraged his own visibility, and he said, listen, I'm gonna fight this. He started showing the actual text messages. That's one of the reasons why these hoes started getting charges in the first place. I don't believe in settling, bro. I can make more money. I'll figure it out. Even if I got to go be a regular person and go and get a regular job, cool. I'll figure that out. But I'm not about to empower my victim.
No, Anton, I'm agreeing with you. Fight, like you can fight it. But the problem is, how do you come back from the defamation? That's why I'm saying I think a lot of people do settle, because at the end of the day, it's proven that man didn't do that. I remember that story. The man, he didn't do it. He showed everything. She's getting charged because she also got charged in some scam.
It's the white girl that got charged, not the black girl.
No, the
but she
black
was doing
girls
some
get
scamming
charged too.
stuff. But how do
No,
you
that
come back?
that was an African lady.
Yeah, that's
How do you come back
Yeah,
from
that
that?
was an African lady.
How do you come back from being? How do you come back from when?
Kelly is right.
I'm not sure you can, but you're not gonna live a good life too.
Yeah.
No,
Not on
I
my
think you
dime.
should sue them.
Listen,
But look at
I'm the
Johnny
type
Depp.
of person.
Johnny Depp tried.
I'm
Johnny
the type
Depp
of
tried to
person.
get his Disney stuff back, and that
I'm the
didn't
type
work.
of person. I just honestly believe in burning this shit to the ground before I ever let you take it from me.
I mean, I get that, but it depends on the amount of money. $260 million, that's a big deal. $200, $2,000, you pay
It's
that away.
$2,000.
So do you think Trump? So do you think Trump
You
should
can
settle?
get $40 fucking out of me. I don't care if you come at me and you try to tell me that, and you try to accuse me of doing some shit if you try to extort me, I will use everything in my power. And there's some things that I can't say that I would use, but I'll use everything in my power to destroy you. I'm
gonna use the streets.
I'm coming after everything that you stand for, and you got to make an example out of these bitches. Like, listen, I'm a generous person, but don't fucking take advantage of me, because then I'm a tyrant and I can't think straight.
Anton talking through his ego right now.
I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you this, Anton.
I've been with this the whole time.
Anton, I'm gonna tell you this.
This is not ego.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If you
because it's not ego if I'm saying that, oh no, I'm the king. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm not letting you take advantage of this shit because you didn't do this. You didn't do this shit.
Anton, you got to understand, bro. If you wrestle with a pig, both of y'all get dirty.
Cool, nigga, but you gonna drown in that shit.
Both of y'all get dirty, bro.
You gonna drown.
As a war tactician, you got to know when to pick your battles. Sometimes you got to know when to retreat. Sometimes you got to know when to flank.
And that's the reason why you niggas can't change family court laws. That's the reason why y'all keep getting sued. That's the reason why these hoes is not going to jail. That's the reason why they keep having me too, is because we so scared to stand up. Yo,
ain't about being
there
scared,
was a generation before us that was willing to die for what they believed in, bro. They didn't give a fuck about money. It wasn't always about a bag. Everything was not about that. Everything wasn't about protecting the bag and some shit. It was niggas that was just willing to do it because it was the right thing to fucking do. White people, black people, whatever, bro. And they made the world a better place as a result of it. They changed the trajectory of everything. If we keep being scared of everything and we can't address this shit directly, what the fuck we here for? Because we can't even take this shit with us. It's not like, listen, it's not like you can take all of this money with you. At the very least, do something, bro. If you see something that is right, stand up for that shit. Say something, bro. That's why our communities is fucked up, because everybody is turning a blind eye because nobody want to actually take the initiative. Nobody stand for nothing. We don't got no masculinity no more. Bro, you got to stand up for that shit, bro. You got to actually be it. It'll work out in your face, man. And I'm also, and I know 2K ain't going to rock with this. I just believe that that's what God, if God is for me, who the fuck can be against me? I'm not scared of nobody.
That's fine.
Nobody is going to accuse. I'm willing to own whatever it is that I did. If I did it, it's mine. I own that shit.
Okay, Anton.
Nobody ever gonna ain't nobody.
Okay,
Anton, nobody. No, nigga,
I get. No,
nigga, my brothers couldn't take my toys from me, nigga.
Anton,
when I was younger, this is my toy, nigga.
Okay, Anton, cool. Look at
Tory Lanez. Take my green machine gun from me, nigga.
Okay,
honest to God, nigga.
Sound personal.
Oh no, listen, bro. That's the honest to God truth, nigga. I shot my grandmother, nigga. With my green army toy machine gun, nigga. She said, "You better not shoot me." They was like, "I'm gonna take that gun, nigga." I pointed it. Everybody dying in this bitch. I don't give a fuck, bro. Nobody is taking nothing from me ever. Nobody is ever gonna take shit from me. Nobody ever.
Anton, you taking the Tory Lanez approach? Because what if you lose?
Then I lose, nigga. I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
No, that's not the Tory Lanez approach, because Tory Lanez he let them people talk him into some other shit. Wait. He let his attorney talk him to some other shit, and he didn't testify. He thought
the evidence was strong enough to show that they were just lying.
Yes. Because his attorney, who we later found out was in cahoots. Was in cahoots. That's why that happened.
Listen,
if he would have trusted reality and really would have fought for himself, he he would have
He
testified
didn't want to know. He didn't want to tell. He didn't want to tell. So he's like, look, all the
because
evidence will show to normal, regular thinking, logical people
because
that
he was still following by these new rules. He wasn't old school. He didn't fight to
He
the
was
death.
old school.
No, he wasn't because he was thinking about people saying he was a snitch.
So
And he didn't want to tell on no black women. He wanted to go down fighting for a black woman. No,
So
he should have told his side of the story and told exactly what the fuck happened.
His ego put him in that position.
So no matter y'all niggas is just settling.
No. No matter who the fucking lawyer is, he didn't take the stand because he wanted his image to remain intact. He took the gamble and he lost everything.
Let me ask y'all a question.
He's a fact.
If y'all get accused falsely from a chick, right? Your homeboy chick, whatever, it don't make no difference what it is. And they say, hey, listen, and you got it, right? Let's say it's gonna take half of what you got, whatever it is, and you got it. You giving it up or no?
No. They gonna have to compromise some too. It ain't gonna be half of what I got.
You gonna no, ain't no compromise, nothing. You ain't getting shit from me.
What about your reputation? What about your future earnings? What about all of that stuff?
Hey, Anton, yeah, time out. So if it really came down to it, yeah, because I can make that money back. But once I take that reputational hit, I'll never be able to recover. I'll never be able to recoup. You can say no all you want to, bro.
You not accusing me of shit and me just laying down giving you. You
don't got to lay down. It's not the battle. Is not with you. The battle is with you and the public opinion. That's going to get through the public. If the public think that you halfway did the shit, you lose all your leverage.
I'm not giving you shit.
You don't think settling makes that look worse?
Yeah,
it does make it look worse, in my opinion.
Settling. Listen, if they come to you, don't nobody know about it but you two. Okay.
No.
Yes, you gonna take the L.
I'm not taking no. Ain't no L. I didn't
Hey, okay, cool. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the scenario. If that nigga don't set out, okay, his chances of getting the money back is high. If the person go public with the accusation and win the court of public opinion, which they may do, your chances of getting the money back little to none. Jonathan Majors. What's the nigga name? Yeah, Robert. What's his name? From Johnny Depp. Yes, we Shannon Sharp, bro. We got ample of examples of niggas fighting the case, and we know they didn't do it, but lose everything behind it. It's not worth the risk. I get it though.
For everybody that you named that lost, there's some other people like Trevor Bauer that won. So,
see, he didn't get his job back.
He was playing. It don't matter. I'm still going for that shit.
He still lost the contract.
Somebody got to make the sacrifice, and I just won't. I'm gonna let this just be known.
I volunteer as tribute.
I'm just letting this know right now. If you gonna come for somebody, go for 2K. Don't come for me.
Money is 2K God. Listen,
if you gonna come for somebody, go for 2K. Don't go for Anton.
And like I said, you're
not getting get nothing but an uncomfortable sleep at night, not knowing whether or not I'm gonna be outside your fucking window.
And I'm gonna think past the moment. Maybe I am the dude to get, cause I ain't gonna let my ego trick me out the spot. Cause I know exactly what to do. Y'all can sit up here. Y'all won't fight for Black Power, but y'all all for your money. So y'all to tell me, okay, this is a sacrifice here worth dying for, but not your people. Y'all some man. Shout out happy Juneteenth, man. Real time. Happy Juneteenth. I forgot who the fuck I'm talking to. A bunch of trade ass nigga, man. Get your ass on the ship, nigga.
I'm doxing you. I'm doing everything, bro.
Get y'all nigga. We playing for wins and losses, dog. There are going to be losses. I'm
gonna put your address out there on the Discord, and I'm gonna tell
you. Hey,
bro. Listen. I'm telling you, bro. I'm doing all of that shit. I'm every single thing that there is to do. Everybody gotta go, bro. Everybody gotta go. Listen on everything on God, nigga. I'm telling you right now. Everybody. No, I'm not taking it back. I'm telling you right now. If anybody was to ever come at me with some shit and try to finesse me, On my father's grave, everybody going. Ain't gonna be no fucking trace of nothing and nobody. Everybody gotta go. I swear to God, take it lightly or don't. Everything and everybody is going. And that's on everything, nigga.
Peace is better than proving points. Okay. For everybody that's saying that 2K gonna always have to set out after the first one, don't nobody know. Okay? Don't nobody know to do it. But tell me how many times have you seen this? One person sue him, the next one, then the next one, then the next one, then the next one.
Go after 2K, nigga.
Go after 2K. Peace is better than proving a point, bro. I'm protecting the real bag, not this fake one.
Trevor Bauer's suspension is now over, and he's eligible to sign with any of the 30 MLB teams.
Who has signed him?
It just went over. It's new.
Who has signed him?
It's new.
Like 20 minutes new?
Do you know the MLB season?
I know niggas get signed in the off season.
Okay.
Okay. My point exactly.
He did like a documentary or something, and he said that his agents were trying to talk to teams and they didn't want to talk to him.
Because
that's what he said.
They gonna lowball him.
He'll be on the team in the next 30 days.
They gonna lowball him.
That's what he said, though.
They gonna lowball him. They got the advantage. They gonna lowball him.
Y'all, see, this is why y'all got money as y'all got, bro. It is, man. Y'all niggas are so busy trying to preserve a bag. What's the point? What's the point of having it if you can't spend it to free yourself?
What's the point of getting it?
To get at your enemies.
What's the point of getting it if I'm gonna lose it all? I can't get no money.
You losing it, you gonna give it. You rather let them spend your money? Man, let's think about that shit for a minute, bro. You rather let somebody else spend your money having a good time,
bro. Somebody
let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you this story, bro. And we can move over. We can move on after this. You know why I'm so against family court in the way that it is today? I had a friend. He was an OG. He was an older guy, right? He wasn't my age. He was much older. And as I was younger, he wasn't a part of the family, but I seen him because he was a friend of the family. And I seen some shit that he went through. And he went through child support court, right?
Child support court.
Check this out, bro. This is the most diabolical thing ever. So he had a child with a woman that he loved at the time. And she got him for child support and shit. After they came out of court, and this is the honest to God truth, she had a brand new car. I don't remember what it was. I think it was something like a Mitsubishi Eclipse, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yep.
Mine too.
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
A fucking red one with the fucking spider.
She told that nigga, she said, "This is what I'm spending your money on."
That's weird. That shit happened to me, nigga.
Check it out. Check it out. He said, damn, I don't even know if I should say this shit. Well, it didn't happen anyway. He said it bothered him so bad that the nigga was waiting on her to get home and he was waiting in the bushes.
I didn't do that part.
He was waiting to take her out.
No.
He was so angry. He said for whatever reason, something happened to where she just never came home that night.
She was in a car.
That is the only reason why she's still alive today.
She
was spinning the block in the car. What you expect?
He said that he was waiting in her bushes and he would probably be in jail today if she had came home that night.
But you proving what I'm saying though.
He said, and so after that, I just vowed like, yo, I'm an advocate for men because this should never happen to anybody, bro.
And I agree.
That like, I was so fucking dumb. My first kid, nigga, they came to the door, nigga, said, come to court this day and bring all your fucking paperwork. I went up there by myself, nigga. They fucking swapped my mouth. They swapped the kid's mouth. and then they put the child support paper. It said I pay $153 a month in child support. And I was like, I have my pay stubs. They were like, you don't make minimum wage? I was like, no. Nigga, she went back, ran the numbers, $1,200.
A month?
I would have left out that bitch at 153. So
nigga, my stomach fucking dropped, nigga.
I'm like, okay, Your Honor, 153.
Nigga, I was like, nigga, if I didn't show them paperwork, nigga, I would have to pay $153, nigga.